If you're looking to take your videos to the next level in 2025, consider incorporating multiple camera angles like this to increase engagement in your videos. Today I'm going to show you how to do this using the gear you already have. Creating videos that attract and hold a user's attention is an art form. One way I do this is to incorporate multiple camera angles into my shot. This makes things feel a little more exciting. You can switch back and forth to emphasize certain points in your video if you want to connect with the audience directly, or you can just switch that camera angle back and forth just to give a different perspective during the recording. Now, when it comes to multiple camera angles, most people think about doing this if you're doing like a podcast interview or if you have multiple people that you're capturing, but you can also do this for single person videos exactly like this one that you're watching today. The other misconception is that if you want to capture multiple camera angles, then you have to go out and buy additional cameras. But as you can see today, that's not the case. You probably have a webcam and you probably have a camera on your phone. So take advantage of the equipment that you have and you'll be able to shoot with that. I know what you're thinking. This has a lower video quality, but as long as you have nice, crisp audio, then you can get away with a little bit of a lower quality video. And as long as you have good content, that audio is nice and crisp, people are going to tune in and they're going to stick around and hear whatever it is that you have to say. So without further ado, let's hop into how to accomplish this. Today I am going to be using Riverside to do this. I have logged into my account on my laptop, and then I've also downloaded the Riverside app to my phone. In order to invite someone to your studio so that you get a side-by-side view like this one, you're just going to send an invite link to them. All I do is I just email that to myself, and then when I open up the app in Riverside or the Riverside app on my phone, I'm just going to enter as a guest. I'm going to paste that link and then I'm going to enter the studio. So that's how this view looks right now. This is my webcam view and this is my phone view. So there are a couple different ways that you can incorporate multiple camera angles if you're just filming a single person video. So the first way is kind of what we've already seen in the video so far, setting up multiple camera angles, and then you can switch back and forth depending on whatever that video calls for. You can also look at the different camera angles during your recording. So if I want to connect with the audience in this camera, I can look directly in that camera. Or if I want to connect with the audience looking in that camera, well, I can turn my head and look directly at them. That's another great way to increase engagement. The third way that I use the second camera or my phone is if I am speaking about a certain topic. Now I do tech review videos or tech videos here on YouTube, so I can use that second camera. I can set it up in front of a piece of gear that I might be talking about, and I can incorporate that second angle that way. Now, right now you're looking at my Rodecaster Pro 2. If you look behind me, all I did is I moved my phone or my second camera over in front of that piece of tech gear. So this is just another example. Is if I'm doing a video about the Rodecaster Pro 2, then I can place that second camera angle pointing it towards that piece of gear. So then that way I can switch camera angles depending on where I am in the video and what I'm talking about. If we hop into the Riverside dashboard, you can see that I can monitor these different camera angles right here in front of me. So if I want to see one camera angle a little larger in size, all I have to do is pin it. And then if I want to see the other angle, I can also pin it. This allows me to see the full view, make sure everything looks exactly how I want it to look. The other thing that's fun to use here in Riverside is to use the teleprompter or the script. I like to use the script. I'll just copy and paste the script to whatever video I'm recording, and then that way all I have to do is just refer to those notes while I'm recording. So you can see I've been recording this entire time. We're at about 9 minutes and 20 seconds now. I'm going to go ahead and stop recording and we'll hop into the video files and I'll show you how to do this edit. Now I've entered Riverside's editing dashboard. Now you can see what they've done here is they've placed the two camera angles side by side. But what I want to do is just show one camera angle at a time. Now, depending on the way that you record your video, what you can do is you can go over here into layout and you can select smart scenes, and there's going to be some AI you're probably seeing down here on the timeline down below that there's some angle switching happening. And that happens automatically. It happens very quickly. So if I go down here and I click on these separate angles, you can see in some cases the camera angle is going to change to a different angle. You can come in and fine tune these angles just by clicking on the angle, go up here into tracks, and then you can just select whichever track you would like to have displayed during that moment in the video. So that's a great way to fine tune those different camera angles. Then as you clean up and wrap up your edit, you can also come up here and take advantage of the text editor. You can slide and drag these different sections of the video to do your editing. And I am going over this very quickly today, but I will leave links down below to previous videos where I've covered editing here in Riverside extensively. After you've finished all your cleanup, all you have to do is export your video out of Riverside and you're done. Just upload to YouTube from there and you are ready to go. If you'd like to try recording and editing a multi-camera video using Riverside, I'll leave a link down in the description. If you use a coupon code CREE, that will give you 15% off. So before you head out, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe if you enjoy this type of content. Thanks as always for tuning in, and I'll see you again in the next video.